Hello, everybody. It's Randy Hilarski here. Today, I want to talk about an article that I wrote on August 9th, 2019 for Crypto Daily. Back then, it seemed that everybody was all over Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance is going to 90%. The alts are going to get absolutely wrecked. Alt season is never coming back. You guys are a bunch of idiots who own alts. Well, I've always been one of those people that when I see the lemmings going off the cliff, I just do my own research and then I find things that I can get a profit in. So that's exactly what I did. And I'm showing you the alts that I wrote about that day and what kind of returns you could have had if you wouldn't have followed the lemmings off the cliff. On that day, Bitcoin was right around 12,000. I pulled up the chart here. August 8th, when I actually wrote the article, was 11,954, and it peaked out 11,979. The dominance of that day was right around 70% as well. Today, we have almost a 66% BTC dominance and a price of 86.87. You'd be down quite substantially, about 30%, if you would have just held from that day. Hey, if you're a hodler, great. You know, I am too. My bots trade for me. I don't trade Bitcoin. I let bots handle it. If you want to learn how, check below in the comment or in my little description about Unity. I just let bots handle it for me. So, what happened? Well, I always feel like the market is manipulated. There's whales out there who want you to believe that Bitcoin dominance is going up, that you're going to be able to hold Bitcoin and Bitcoin's never going to go back down, that it's just going to take over. Well, I've never been a person that felt that way. I always felt that there's technologies out there that alts will come out that are amazing and they will do very well. I mean, look at Chainlink. I've never owned Chainlink, but look what Link has done. It's just phenomenal. And if you got into it earlier in the year, congratulations, you made a killing. Now, I want to show you a comment that blew my mind. This guy, Mr. Well-Off, how well off are you now, buddy? He said, the trend is your friend. Almost 70% Bitcoin dominance and growing. That's the cold, hard facts. Stand there and keep taking it. Or, and I wrote and I said, it is the trend until it changes. And White Papers on the Go, about a month ago, he wrote, the trend is only your friend when you are ahead of the trend. Urging people to get into a trend late in the game is always a self-serving suggestion that usually hurts the people taking the advice. Yeah, that's what these whales do, guys. They get you to FOMO into coins well after they've got their position. Now, I commented today, damn, you missed out on some huge moves. The trend that was my friend was noticing that everyone was saying Bitcoin is going to take over dominance. When everyone is going in one direction, the trend, it is time to go the other way. So, we're going to go into a couple of these alts. I wrote down my notes here, and these are all the alts that were in this video. Unpopular Opinion, Altseason Will Return. First up, my favorite, Halo. Now, I've been telling you guys about Halo since they did their ICO back, I think it was October of 2017. This project is phenomenal. I have a project myself that I'm building, and I'm building it on Halo. I love it, okay? Well, Halo at the time on August 8th was actually below a SAT. It was about 0.6 of a SAT because it's based on Ethereum. The exchange, the Halo DEX, is an Ethereum. It's traded against Ethereum on LA Token, Stacks, and a couple other places. Well, I've been taking a lot of shit for Halo for about a year. There's a lot of people that are whales who talk a lot of bad stuff. And they're upset, they're down. Hell, I was down too, I've been holding Halo and had my master nodes for a long time. Well, it was less than a SAT. Less than a SAT, 0.6 as a matter of fact. Well, right now we're sitting at 9 Satoshis. 9. And I don't think it's done yet, but you're sitting at 9. That is up about 1,500%. So imagine if you put $1,000 in worth of BTC on the, I don't know, 8th or 9th or something like that, you'd have a return of about 1,000%. That would be a pretty good return, guys. Now, let's go on to Flash. Flash is another great one, guys. I've been part of this one since 2017 early, probably I think March or so, when I was helping the team. Right now, they're over in Africa, West Africa, talking to the people that are in businesses, that own businesses. They're doing conferences, talking about how Flash can be used as means of transaction. They have a beautiful wallet for Flashcoin. It's absolutely gorgeous. Check these guys out. They're doing good things in the crypto world. Yeah, volume's not much, but it has its days like today where the price just goes up. When I talked about this, it was 15 sats. So you are up approximately 242% in sats for right now. 242%. Now the whole game here is about stacking sats, right? I'm not a person that even though yeah, dollar terms it's nice, but my ultimate goal is to stack those sats. Let's go to the next one. Next one's Ravencoin. Ravencoin is sitting at 316 sats. When I wrote the original post, it's 329 sats, so it kind of traded sideways. You'd be down about 7% because it's down 23 sats today from the day I wrote the post. So you're down 7% in sats terms. Next one is Decent.bet, another one that I was on the team. As you guys know, I've talked about it many times. I invest in projects where I know team members, or I follow team members closely. The reason is because there's so much shadiness that happens in this industry. I just want to know people. I want to be able to ping them and say, hey, what are you guys working on right now? Are there any new exchanges coming? That kind of thing. I just like to know information. And, you know, I have a lot of friends in a lot of the projects I invest in. So Decent.bet, 73 sats down to 28 sats, or down 28 sats. So it's 38% loss. That hurts, but you can't win them all. That's one that I've taken a loss on. Now Holochain, they have done some great things, and I've been in this one. It's probably my most speculative play since I think I first got into it in the beginning of 2018. Been trading it nonstop. I don't trade alts much, but Holo is one that I've traded. They were 8 sats. It's up 3 sats, so you're up 11 up to 11, and you've earned about 38% of sats on your initial investment. Not bad, you know, 38%. Come on, people in the stock market, they drool. They wish they could earn these kind of numbers. Next one up. Oh, let me show you the chart here for Holo. 11 sats where it's sitting here right now. Next one up is Steem. Steem, 1,680 sats was when we originally got into it. It's up a little bit to 1,710. You'd be up about 2%. Steem to me is actually very disappointing. This project disappoints me more and more every day, guys. But there's some good stuff being built on Steem. And if you just saw my article that I wrote the other day about Apex, let me go in here. Apex is a mobile app built on the Steem blockchain. It says Apex is ready for prime time. It's like an Instagram for the Steem blockchain. And I'll tell you what, I much prefer it over the actual Steem blogging platform. If you're blogging, use Steem. If you like to just post images, use Apex. My wife is killing it. She's absolutely just dominating on Apex right now because she was actually into the beta before, you know, going back to about almost a year ago. I didn't get involved until this week because I'm not the Instagram type, but watching my wife, she just blows my mind. So Steem is going to still do things. I don't know where it's going, but I just want to recap and say, you know, don't listen to these people who tell you that alts aren't going to do stuff. How long is this alt season going to last? I don't know. We already could be nearing the end. You know, we could we this could be over with in a couple weeks if Bitcoin starts to take off again. But if you want to guess the trend in August, you've done very well. There's a lot of alts out there that have just done phenomenally since August. So thank you for watching. If you want to have bots trade for you, get into Unity. Absolutely love the project. My friend Rostik Rusev is COO. Just enjoy crypto. Keep stacking those sats. Don't worry about the USD value too much. I know it hurts when the prices go down. I know people have to pay bills, but only trade what you can afford to lose. So I'll see you another day. Thank you guys for watching. Cheers.